Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new news video in the world of Fortnite. And wow, we've got some awesome topics to talk about. I've been really busy recently actually working on a brand new PC build, which I'm doing at the minute, which is taking a little bit of time, but I'm getting there slowly. But what do we have in the world of Fortnite for you guys? Well, we've got a lot of exciting stuff going on. And first off, I wanted to start off with what Epic have been saying about the stuff going on with Apple in Europe. So it looks like they're bringing the fight to Europe now, where Apple are actually being investigated as a monopoly inside of Europe by many developers and the EU themselves, I believe. So this is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see how Epic are going to have their own stance on this and see how it's going to work against Apple with their monopolistic competition. Basically another battle between Epic and Apple taking place in Europe now, as well as obviously they got the one in the US, which is taking place with the lawsuit on the removal of Fortnite from the App Store, which is still going on. So I'll keep you guys updated as we go through. But what else do we have? Well, there's a lot of stuff going down in the world of Fortnite, and we've got some interesting stuff to start with. So there's been a bunch of challenges added in today's update. They're pretty self-explanatory. Many of you guys will be able to follow most of them very easily. The hardest one is there are some kind of portraits scattered at different areas. The actual location of these is just outside of Catty Corner. You can see a few screenshots of that here in this kind of shipwreck area. There are a total of 3 that spawn in here, and this is what they look like. You'll be able to do that one very easy with that little tip right there. Other than that, challenges are very easy this week. Most of them are very simple to follow. But what else do we have? Well, we've got some interesting stuff on the topic of female Midas. So it's now rumored that possibly female Midas possibly could become an NPC in the world of Fortnite. This is because Hypex tweeted this out, saying here that Cat Burglar is one of the names for it, either male or female Midas. We've got Labrador, which could be like a dog style skin maybe, or Labrador I think it is, and then Umami, is it? I'm not too sure, but maybe like some sort of mummy skin. So I don't think there's going to be 3 NPCs because there's only 2 more left to be added from what I know, but maybe there is going to be 3. Who knows exactly? That's really excited stuff. Just imagine if we actually saw a female Midas, or even possibly one of the 7. Who knows exactly what this could be, but it's definitely interesting for sure. Now, some more evidence for this, if you actually look closer into the files, guys, at the female Midas stuff, you'll actually notice that there is no gender for this skin. Like, there has not been anything applied to it. So this could tell us that possibly it could be female Midas and they're trying to hide it from us, or it might not be. It could just be something else completely different, because earlier today we also got some more interesting leaks coming up with actually on topic of an extra large skin being added to the files of this update. And the only skin we have, which is an XL skin, is the Thanos skin. So Thanos is the only one we have in the game. So what could happen here? Who knows exactly? I wonder if there's going to be some sort of bigger boss this season, or a bigger NPC that we have to battle against towards the end that possibly could link in with female Midas, or possibly could be our final NPC and he's like a boss on the map. Imagine if they put Thanos as a boss on the map. I don't think they would, but imagine if they did have him roaming around and you had to like eliminate him, because when he was first introduced there was no actual Thanos. It was always controlled by a player, but now they have like room for it to introduce him as like a permanent boss. The Thanos LCM was basically like a gauntlet which would come down from the sky, you pick it up and you become Thanos, and it was like an LCM, that whole thing. Now we have bosses on the map like Mandalorian and Predator that are permanently there. It's not an LCM, they're permanently there and you can get their weapons, but they're probably not as overpowered as the Infinity Gauntlet was. That was one crazy overpowered weapon in my opinion. So yeah, definitely some interesting stuff, and we have got some exciting stuff to see of what's going to happen right there on that side. So definitely really interesting stuff. Also, the team battle rewards are starting to roll out as well, so they should be starting to roll out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. You should start receiving new rewards, randomly spread for everyone. It can't give a guaranteed time for everyone, but in the next 2 to 3 weeks expect to see them if you haven't already. So really exciting stuff there. Moving on to some details on the portal side of stuff, the 0 point itself is now starting to expand and get bigger and bigger. This really does link in with the storyline, allow us to get more detail on what's going to happen and who possibly the final 2 hunter skins are going to be. Here's a picture of the 0 point opening up a little bit, kind of like connecting a new trail, as well as 2 of the final locations are on screen right now, and these will be where the portals are going to be, which looks like we've got 1 outside of Lazy and 1 outside of Slurpee. What are going to be in these, we still don't know. Maybe female Midas, maybe 2 new skins which we just have no idea what they could be. It could be the Matrix, we're expecting that to possibly be one, or it could even be Five Nights at Freddy's. I highly doubt it. That one's kind of been confirmed that that's not happening, but you never know. Maybe even One Division as well. We talked about a Quicksilver concept in the past, possibly something like that as well. You just don't know. Here's another little look at the portals at a close-up point of view. I think this one's quite nice and definitely gives us more of an insight to it as well. Definitely some really exciting stuff though that we should all be ready for. Also, apparently Kevin has had a little bit of a leak in the files as well. Not too sure exactly how this could all link in, but there has definitely been some Kevin stuff going on, which is cool. Fancy Kevin's Digirunes effects have been added to the files. Now, I don't know if this is because he's in Party Royale, because he is over there, Kevin, or if this could actually be something major for the Battle Royale community. Could we see that return of Kevin the Cube at the end of this season, similar like we did with Season 5 last year, or sorry, last chapter, not last year. And yeah, that was super exciting. So imagine that, guys. Kevin gets added in as like a different form, like a pyramid that rotates instead of a cube. That sure would bring a lot of attraction to the game. I'm sure many people would like something like that if it had different mechanics to Kevin as well. So you know how Kevin kind of like lightning was sent out of him and it hit you and he was very bouncy? Imagine if this cube or pyramid consumed you and dealt, or gave you shield, or dealt damage to you, or gave you an ability like of low gravity, or just something unique, a teleportation random point on the map or something. Imagine that. You jump into this and it goes into like a weird like loading screen and you just end up somewhere completely random coming out of the sky and it forces you to go straight down. I think something like that would be awesome. It'd be like a remix of Kevin's from Season 5, and definitely we would see that sort of vibe go on. And I think a lot of people would love the triangle or the pyramid or something like that, you know, for Kevin. I wonder if he'd get his own name. I don't know if he would, but who knows if they could do something like that. I think it would be nice, and it would definitely link in with obviously the storyline and stuff which is going on. My friend over at TNT has actually gone and created a male version of this, so I think this is pretty awesome, and I generally do think that this would probably be a very popular skin. I've got a little screenshot of it there, you can hear it going, but yeah, I think it's so awesome, and definitely one that I think, you know, a lot of people would like it, and I think everyone would like a male version of it. I don't know. TNT, is that one of your favorite skins, guys, out there? I don't know. Obviously, the creator of this, their favorite skin is one of them, is obviously clearly TNT. So a male version for them would be amazing. But for us, would we like it? Would we not? Who knows exactly? But only time will tell if Fortnite would add something like this into the world of Fortnite. Also, the Cupid crossbow has been nerfed, for those wondering. I know this was a bit of a strange one, seeing though it only got added in a little bit ago, but it's nice to see that it has officially been nerfed. Now let's jump back over to some details on some of the hunters. We now have some details that the upcoming hunters have officially been kind of like, should I say, the gender has been revealed for both of these. So here we have it, upcoming hunter information. The name for number 1 is Skirmish, and this would be 1 male and 1 female skin, with both having inbuilt emotes. So possibly some twins, maybe a brother or sister, maybe similar to kind of like the Tron skin where we have like several sets of them. That's possibly what we could have right there. And the next one is a Kepler with 1 male skin. He has a built-in emote, and this will be in the shop. This update, version 15.40, there are 3 new shop tags which have been added. Outfits include built-in emotes, animation reacts to gameplay, as well as reacts to gameplay. I wonder who the next hunter could possibly be. Let me know in the comments, guys, who you think it could be. Will it be something brand new? Will it be something we've never even talked about on the channel, or on the unboxing of Jonesy's bag video, which was super awesome. Shout out to Fortnite again for sending over that bag to the channel. Hope you guys really have enjoyed everything in today's video. I'll keep you guys updated as we go throughout the week on any news we have, but that's everything so far in the last few days to keep you updated with everything. Obviously, there's an item shop refresh tonight. Could we get a new skin tonight? Thursday night, it's a possibility. I'll probably stream the shop tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated though. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and once again, this is postboxpat signing out.